Hey, racquetball friends and family. Today was day 2 of the junior stay home battle, and it was really fantastic. We had 9 teams of 4 players per team competing to get into the semifinals tomorrow, and we're down to our final 4 teams. It was a great day. There was some movement on players and teams of who's actually getting into the semifinals tomorrow. But first off, all the juniors did fantastic. They competed hard, they competed well, but we can only get to 4 teams. So the semifinals are going to be live tomorrow on Facebook, starting at 2 o'clock Central Time. We hope to see you there. Congratulations to everybody that's in the semifinals competing. And of course, congratulations to all the incredible junior athletes from all over the world that competed up to this point. Well, so let's take a look at the highlights and enjoy, and let's see you tomorrow at the semifinals to cheer these kids on. Watch them live competing, 2 o'clock Central, right here on my Facebook page.
Hola, soy Ana Gabriela Martínez, campeona mundial, y a todos los que están participando en el Stay at Home Battle les deseo la mejor de las suertes.
Time.
Keep on, keep on. Keep on, keep on. Push, push, push.
Time.
Time.
Time. Time. Over. Time. 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 Feet in. Higher. Back against wall. Time.
Aguanta.
Feet in.
Tiempo.
Time. Feet in. Time.
We have the top 4 teams that have advanced to the semifinals. We have, first off, the number 1 seed, Celtic Warriors from Ireland will be going up against Gearhead, which is a mix of 4 U.S. players. Then we have the number 2 seed Internacionales going against Rubio, the other all-U.S. team. Give it to me. What do you got?
Well, let's talk about it a little bit. You know, right off the bat, obviously Celtic Warriors have been the stars of the competition so far. They've earned the first seed. All 4 of them just willing to grind in every competition possible, every activity. So we saw that yesterday. Nothing changed really today. The girls for Thea and Abby put up awesome numbers on the wall sit with 4:15 and 5:07. Both of them suffering like to the very ends. So you know they're suffering studs when they fall down the wall at the end. They just can't stop it, and you see them getting a little lower. The guys, not their strongest on the wall sits. You know, they were held up by the girls today, but the guys came through pretty good, pretty consistent with the jumps. And you had Peter at 101 and Ben at 98 right behind him. Thea, she's the star of the team right now. Let's be honest. She had 116 on the jumps, 4:15 on the wall sits. Let's see if she's a little sore tomorrow, though. I thought she might be sore today from yesterday. She was fine. Let's see how she's doing tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, so you got that. So let's go with that matchup first. Internacionales against Rubio. Who do you like?
Well, if we're talking about who we like here and we're getting them into the other semis there, then Internacionales are the favorites at the second seed, and they're clearly the favorites right now. I think just from a slightly more consistent standpoint. I'm not sure how far they are apart in the actual total points right there. Can you tell me that?
I'm sorry. As far as the total
like how
points,
far apart were they here? How big is the gap from 2 to 3?
2 is 29, 3 was 25.
Okay, so slight little gap there in this type of competition. So you kind of see that, you know, the number 2 team was right there for number 1 or 2. They're battling every time. For me, you know, they had an interesting day, the Internationales. Jose and Sebastian were phenomenal on the jumps, 119 and Sebastian 125. Jose kept it going on the wall sits with 5:37. Sebastian, not quite as long. I think he was a little tired from the jumps, only 222. Michaela's kind of a star at this stuff. I mean, 9:43 on the wall sits. That's the top dog today, right? And she grinds harder than anyone in the competition. She's willing to suffer the most, in my opinion, right now. And you can hear her doing that, and it's validated at the end. Erin's along for the ride right now. Erin picked the right team to be a part of. They picked her. However that went down, she is along for the ride right now. She hasn't done anything phenomenal. I think her mechanics are great. I think she's legit in how she does the activities. But today, 83 on the jumps, not so great, but not terrible. Minute 52 on the wall sits, you know, better than a lot of guys, but not great either. So if she brings her best game tomorrow and for the semis, and if they make the finals, they'll be hard to beat for anybody. But she's got to really step it up to take it to the next level. I'm going to take them to be upset tomorrow in the semifinals, though. That's right. I said it right here. I have to. I'm going to go ahead and stick with my heart on this one, instead of my head. I'm going to roll with Cody because I know he's going to take it to the depths of suffering tomorrow. Cody's the captain of Team Rubio. You got Annie Roberts, who's willing to do some things, you know, who's willing to suffer, is very strong, a very determined young player on the court as well. And the rest of their team, Andrew, you know, he's been surprising me this competition. We thought he was going to be a little Jake after the first activity, but then he turned in solid after that, right? And I don't mean Jake wasn't good, but, you know, dropping F-bombs early on and stuff like that in the junior competition are like, whoa, this is a little, I mean, we don't mind, but it's a juniors. Let's settle down a little. He was great today. He was very solid today. And Ava's just coming to play just like she does on the court. So I'm going to go with a shocking upset. I don't know why, Suds. I'm just saying it's going to happen, and I'm going to get 1-209 Stocktonian in the finals with Cody. He's got a commercial not a commercial, but he had a newscast that came out on him yesterday talking about the competition, showing off his wall that he built right when we went on quarantine. So I'm going to say that good karma is going to roll, and they're going to make the finals tomorrow in an upset.
All right. Well, as always, I'm not going to give you my prediction. So we will, you know, we're going to have the 1, 2, and 3, and 4 seeds going up against each other tomorrow. We are going to bring it to everybody live. So let's make sure when you watch this video tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will have the semifinals live right here on my athlete page. So
announce it again one more time. Announce that one more time who the matchups are for everybody.
So tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central, we have the semifinals. We have the number 1 seed, the Celtic Warriors. I can't, Ellie, you're going to make me laugh, buddy. I can't. I'm going to have to hide your camera because now Veronica's got to cut this out. All right. So why don't you announce it?
Yeah, absolutely. The number 1 seed Celtic Warriors will be taking on the number 4's Gearhead. We haven't talked about Gearhead yet in this conversation, but Gearhead's Gracie, Shane, Cole, who I had no clue who this Cole kid is here going into it, but he's showcasing himself right now pretty nicely. You know what I mean? Like, he started off those jumps immediately hitting the racket, stumbling, picked it up, and then went lightning fast like he was Mighty Mouse. And he's not big. He's skinny too. But he ended up with 121 and was just super fast. He went for a solid 321 on the wall sits. I think he looks like he's 13, 14 years old. He doesn't look old at all.
Looks like a mini Bieber, like a mini Biebs.
He does look like Biebs a little bit. And then you got Vedant, who is, you know, he's steady. He's been steady so far, and he's probably got more he can do here. So if they're fired up, then they have a chance. I will say, you know, Gracie's been surprising me with this competition, and you know, she's a little stronger than I realized she was. So good for her. I will definitely take the Celtic Warriors myself to make the finals. I mean, why would I go against them right now? They're not letting anybody beat them in the semis. They're here to win it. So don't be surprised if this is an all-international competition here in the finals. No surprise these days with racquetball at the junior world level. That kind of happens quite a bit. But, hey, I got one U.S. team in there.
Well, thank you, John Ellis. Ellie, thank you. Scott McClellan, thank you. And, of course, thank you to all your incredible athletes. So there you have it. See you tomorrow for the semifinals.
How's it going, guys? It's Bobby Horn. Just checking in with all the juniors that are competing in this week's stay-at-home battle. I just wanted to wish you guys all a lot of luck, and also wanted to wish you guys a little bit of suffering too. Enjoy it, have fun, compete against each other, beat each other, and yeah, I'm watching a lot of this week. It's been really enjoyable so far. So good luck. See you guys all later.
Chicos, soy Jessica Parrilla y les deseo mucho éxito en su competencia. Échenle muchas ganas y diviértanse muchísimo.